Hey guys, welcome back to Back Pocket Talks about whatever the hell he wants today. Alright, so today in the mail, I received this box, which is from Aliengear holsters. They saw one of my videos. We're going to talk about that here in a second. We're going to set this aside. They also sent me this, a box of granola bars. So for those of you who saw the video where my car got stolen, you know that my firearm holsters were taken out of the car, and you know that my wife's granola bars were also taken out. They sent this letter along with the package. Nicholas, we got you a new box of granola bars to replace the ones that were stolen. Sorry about the car. Man, that sucks. Regarding your product review, we have no editorial requirements, honest feedback, and the public is preferable. All we ask is that you disclose that the product was sent to be reviewed and include a link to our website so your viewers have access to more information. So I really appreciate that because A, there is nothing I'm not allowed to say about this. I can be as open and free and talk about whatever part of it I want. If I dislike it, I can completely bash it. I have never used it. I'm very excited to try it, but I like when a company isn't forceful about that. I also like they actually watched my content before doing so and at least kind of put a little smile on my face when I opened and there was a thing of granola bars. I did not expect that. However, the interesting thing here about this holster kit, and yes, it is a kit, it is a starter kit for the Shapeshift holsters, which we're going to talk about. Normally I carry outside the waistband. Most of you probably don't realize that that's on my hip 24/7. Outside the waistband is a form of concealing it, but I would need a jacket or a baggy shirt to conceal it. Even with a baggy shirt, it is still relatively noticeable. For those of you keen-eyed individuals during my videos, you would probably know that I have that on in most videos. Now, this thing, though, is extremely nice packaging. I'm a sucker for some quality packaging. Welcome to the future of concealed carry. Start here. Shift to your favorite carry positions. It's all nicely bundled up in here. And essentially what this is it's a modular holster kit. So it does have a outside the waistband holster like what I currently am using. But it also can do appendix carry. It can do in the small of your back carry. It has several different types, and what it uses is it uses a shell mold, and that shell mold is molded to the specific firearm that you carry. You can order different shells, so if you rotate out your carry, you can order a different shell and put it onto any of these holsters as you see fit. It comes with an instruction booklet, which I am probably going to need, to be completely honest. Because from what I hear, there's quite a bit that goes into this. So we're gonna take a look at all this here. Ironclad guarantee, we've got you covered forever. They do have a forever warranty, which is pretty nice there. Alright. They send you a sticker. If you want the stickers, they sell them for 25 cents on their website with free shipping. That's a deal for a sticker right there. I like stickers a lot. I put them on things like my clipboards or any of the ones I can stick in a window, I will put in a window. And this has the instruction manual for how to set it up for appendix carry, outside the waistband slide, outside the waistband paddle, and inside the waistband, which is the full double clip holster. Oh my. Oh my. This is toolless too, so you don't actually need tools to do this. I'm probably going to have to watch an instruction video just to figure this out. But another big thing that I hear a lot of people say about this, and part of the reason why I wanted to go with Aliengear was everyone I talked to has literally told me that they make really nice holsters. The kid that works at the Cabela's I go to, the kids that work at the Vances I go to, I shouldn't call them kids. There are a lot of kids there. But they're probably about my age, so kid wouldn't really be the best way to say it. This is the one that would go towards the back if you were carrying in that way, or even towards the inside if you were carrying towards the side. And then this would be the appendix carry, which I hear their appendix carry is extremely comfortable because it's larger like this. So this is pressing up against you as opposed to a holster kind of digging in. Oh man, there's just a lot to the packaging here. Holy dear Lord. I just opened up what looks like a Lego kit. There's so much stuff. Alright, we're gonna take a brief jump cut here. And I'll see you all after I figure out how to assemble these and get to try them.
2 weeks later.
Alright guys, so I've been using the Aliengear Shapeshift holster now for like 2 weeks. Yes, we are fast forwarding that far forward in this video. So that's from the unboxing. I don't like to rush reviews. I'm very, if the product is good and I want to put it through all of the testing before I recommend something to you, then I'm going to go all out. Most of the time I reach out to companies to review products that I already know I'm probably going to like, rather than, I do a lot of research before I buy something. So right now it's inside the waistband configuration. And actually this is the way I've been carrying it majority of the time. Right here is my Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm, which is what I carry. It just nicely clips right into the holster here. Has a nice sturdy trigger guard. There's no way that trigger is accidentally getting compressed while I'm carrying it, which is nice. Even though I have a safety on mine and I still keep the safety engaged, I know there are a lot of people who disagree with that. It's a personal opinion and a preference. I don't care what yours is on this. This is mine. So, you got the shell. The shell here lets you convert. As I said, this is easily one of the most comfortable holsters I've ever used. I can actually wear this while driving and not have to take it off. And that's rare. Almost any holster outside the waistband, I have to take off while I'm driving. You can actually even adjust the ride on this just by twisting and turning these. They have different clips for depending on what kind of belt you wear. I mean, you got J clips, you got C clips, you got O clips. There's a walkthrough video for what all these do and how to use them. And by God, you are going to need the walkthrough video if you buy this. You can try reading the directions, just watch the video. It's going to save you a lot of time. Now, we're just going to convert this over to the appendix carry, because essentially what you're buying is the shell. The shell right here is pretty much what does all of the different holsters for you. You can get the shells in multiple different firearms. You can even, when you order the Shapeshift starter kit, get multiple shells so that way you can carry multiple different firearms using this same holster set. Or let's say if I wanted to get a separate holster now, let's say maybe I needed another shell because I'm also carrying a different firearm in my rotation, I can order like the drop leg and get the shell, which then also gets me a drop leg holster. Or they have a backpack one. There's multiple different ways for you to get this. So I'm sliding this on. I'm going to twist this little nut, which this little nut is also right here, how you adjust the retention on the shell itself, which normally I thought I hated retention holsters. I don't. I actually love this. It's now appendix carry, by the way. It's that simple, that easy. This is also extremely comfortable for appendix carry. The skin that they use here, whatever it's called, alien skin or something like that, it wicks sweat away from your body very easily. It doesn't get you overwhelmingly hot. It breathes. Most leather holsters don't do any of that, by the way. They just get you extremely hot and they're extremely uncomfortable to carry. It was 87 degrees outside the other day and me and my wife went walking around the mall for Mother's Day, and it's an outdoor mall too, and I carried this all day. Comfortably, easily, with no issues. Now, we're going to convert this over to outside the waistband real quick. And I mean real quick. It doesn't take very long to convert these. It's pretty straightforward and simple. And it will take you a minute to get used to how to do this. But after you've been doing it for a while too, you get pretty decent at this. Where is belt mount? So this goes on your belt. And then you just squeeze. It is now an outside the waistband retention holster. You can also use a thumb release. If you'd like the thumb release, it goes on the outside right back here. I'm not a huge fan of their thumb release. It feels weird and it doesn't release very smoothly, and that's a bit of a problem to me. So the retention though on this is tight enough to where you don't have to worry about it falling out. I mean, that is not a concern. It's nice and tight in there. And you can adjust that retention to however you want. Now, you can also, if you prefer to not carry as a belt slide, you can also convert it over to a paddle holster. I just don't want to have to unscrew that to do it for the point of this video. Paddle holsters for someone who maybe doesn't wear like a very tight belt, or someone who wears like basketball shorts a lot. That's typically where you'd see something like a paddle holster come more into play. But the shell is pretty much the leading force that does all of your conversions, all of your different carry options here. I still prefer this for outside the waistband. This is my Blackhawk Serpa holster. The reason why I like this one is it goes in and then you just push your finger right down on there. So that's how your finger should come out when you're drawing a firearm. It should never be on that trigger until you're ready to pull that trigger. But this just falls naturally right into the flow. No effort in pulling it out. This is still very nice. If you don't want to drop another $50 on the Serpa, you already do have a very nice outside the waistband holster. It's just not the way I prefer to carry it. And there is also another option for carrying outside the waistband that involves the shell, this, and some of these, which this is a trigger guard. You have a bunch of different trigger guards. This is like a puzzle to assemble at first, but after you get past the overwhelming part, these are the only concealed carry holsters I'm going to carry now. I have no issues admitting to that. I've never used two holsters more comfortable than these two. They come with a lifetime warranty. It is a fantastic product, and the beautiful part is I carry a shield, all right? This is a pretty prickly firearm. It's not touching my body. This is literally keeping the firearm off of touching my body. So even the handle, because it's just raised off just enough, is rarely coming in contact with my skin, which is good because this is super stippled grip right here. It feels like sandpaper almost. So I would hands down, if you ever ask me which holster you should buy, just buy the Shapeshift kit. It's $100. You get every kind of holster. I told you this right here is $50 on its own. I can carry inside the waistband at 5 o'clock with this. I can carry inside the waistband at 2 o'clock with this, 1 o'clock, whatever you want to call appendix carry. It's all clock based is how they measure it. But appendix carry is towards the front. A lot of people prefer appendix because it's the most easily accessible to you. And this product is just incredible. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you I would ever want any other holster. And I've used a lot of holsters. Like, a lot of holsters. And that's always a problem. Is you're always like, oh, I need a holster that does this for this weather. I need a holster that can do this because I'm wearing this kind of clothing. Yeah, they got you covered. Just buy the starter kit. All you gotta do is convert it to whatever holster you want. You get a new gun, you just buy another shell, and you can convert it. It's that simple. It's that straightforward, and it's a lifetime warranty on the product. So if this does break, they will take care of it. And I don't think it's going to. It's pretty sturdy. It holds up pretty nice. I mean, it feels good. This has gone through quite a beating. I mean, I've been sitting in a car with it, so you can imagine the way that curves, and it only has the one connecting point. So, I mean, this literally stands free-floating outside of that one connecting point. Still has perfect retention, absolutely no issues with the gun coming loose. I rarely even have to readjust. I do more so when I'm carrying like this if I was sitting down, but if I don't go to a sitting position, I'm normally fine. Obviously, that's your one perk with appendix carry, is it's just normally going to fidget into your appendix or your stomach, and you'll have to typically fidget away with the handle. But that's just downsides with those forms of carry, not with these holsters. It's still going to be very comfortable. You just have to be mindful of what's showing and when. And if you tuck in your shirt, honestly, none of that's probably going to be an issue for you, but I don't ever tuck in my shirt. If you guys do want to check out any of Aliengear's products, I will link them in the description box down below. But I can tell you I will probably never buy another holster again. I've tried appendix carry by multiple companies. Blackhawk, which I told you I love the Blackhawk outside the waistband. What's the company with the G? They're really popular. They make leather holsters. Can't even remember the name. Tried theirs. I've tried a lot of different holsters. None of them compare to these guys. So if you are interested in one, don't hesitate. It's awesome product. Everything you could ever want for any way you could ever want to carry. Guys, thanks for watching. If you have an Aliengear holster, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Or if you have a question about it, I will gladly try to answer that question for you. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Plenty more videos to come. So if you enjoyed this, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, you can click that subscribe button and ding that little bell. Sometimes, if you're very lucky, it'll let you know when I upload. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have plenty more content coming for you, and stick around.